Hello friends, this is Rajiv Sharma. Call it a strategic Bermuda Triangle or a diplomatic Bermuda Triangle. A triangle it is. Let's see if it is Bermuda's or not. Here in this video we are talking about Donald Trump, China and WHO. The US president is known for throwing to the winds the traditional multilateralism policies of the US sustained over the decades, which have passed the test of various governments, different governments. Governments have come and gone. Those multilateralism tenets remained. But Trump being a transactional president, Trump being a CEO president, he thinks and acts in different ways. Today, we are talking about Trump suspending American financial assistance to the WHO, the World Health Organization, which is obviously Americans have been the biggest paymasters. And for what reason? He has called the WHO chief as the Chinese lapdog. He says the WHO has been towing the Chinese line on coronavirus, while it has been taking money from America, and it has been singing the tunes of China. Now Trump can be faulted on many counts, but here his criticism of WHO is not out of place. It is very much valid. How? See, from the very beginning, WHO has actually sung the Chinese tunes on coronavirus. The first human-to-human transmission case of coronavirus was reported from Thailand on 13th of January. One day later, WHO tweeted, went on record saying that human-to-human transmission of coronavirus, novel coronavirus or COVID-19 is not possible. We all know what has happened since then. Second, the next relevant date is 20th January. Now, it is on that date when China admitted about the Wuhan pandemic, about the virus, about the threat of the virus. 20th of January. And well, it started taking massive measures to control it immediately, including lockdown of Wuhan, which followed. Now, WHO ignored the fact that 6 days before that date, the Chinese authorities knew this fact. The Chinese doctors themselves knew that human-to-human transmission is possible. Now, if that is possible, then it can be a huge setback for the world health. It can reach across the world in no time, as it has eventually. Now, the fact is, over 210 countries and regions are in the grip of coronavirus. 210. Hardly 20 odd countries have not reported a single case. Again, that also a matter remains in doubt, because these are all tiny states or dictatorial states. Tiny states like Lesotho or Vanuatu, or dictatorial states like North Korea. Now, WHO sent its team of experts to China and heaped praise on China in January, when things were developing, when everybody was in a denial mode, not just China, WHO, Donald Trump, everybody. Because the world was yet to come face to face with the real ugly face of this pandemic. Now, having said that, so far so good. Yes, whatever Donald Trump has said about WHO, WHO is to be blamed for lots of reasons. And Trump's criticism of WHO is not out of place. But at the same time, let's talk diplomacy now. Whatever the reasons are, you don't change boats midstream, do you? You can't. In the middle of this crisis, when over 2 million people have been affected, and US is the worst affected country in all terms, health terms, business terms, industry wise, everything. Job situation, for example, over 2.2 million Americans have registered themselves as jobless for government dole. Now, that is all right, that yes, WHO has left much to be desired and may have acted in a partisan manner vis-a-vis China. But having said that, you don't throw the baby out along with the bathtub. You want to throw out the bath water, but you are throwing the baby alongside. That's stupid, impractical, and it will harm not just WHO but the global health, everybody, including America. Last point, the very reason for which Trump has suspended aid to WHO is that Chinese clout has been on the rise in the world body. But so is a fact. But Trump is himself responsible. For years, Trump has has kept the US table, the US chair on the WHO board vacant for years. Now, the reason is that you want to get even and square with China. But how? You are actually forcing all these world bodies one by one to fall in the lap of China, and you are actually helping China while you are pretending to be countering China, but you are actually helping China to take control of world institutions one after another. That's why it is the Bermuda Triangle of diplomacy, of strategic issues. Well, folks, I end this video here. Thank you very much. Please give your comments on this. Thank you.